Next up, Dan Arkin from JobScore. Welcome, Dan.
Hi, everybody. We're here to launch JobScore, which is just a good old-fashioned business application. We apply Web 2.0 technology and principles to the process of helping employers find and hire great people. I'm a recruiter myself. I've spent 10 years in the trenches trying to find and hire people, and I built the tool that I was looking for. But today, we're offering it to you. What JobScore really does is it drives efficiency into the online recruiting market by allowing employers to work collaboratively. Today, what happens is everybody recruits in their own data silo. It's just my information, and no one's working together. So let me show you how we're going to go about doing that and deliver against what we call the holy grail of hiring, which is the moment that you open a job, having a qualified, interested candidate to talk to. So we're launching two parts of the JobScore system today, the source and share component, and we've had build in terms of building your own pipeline and seeing what works, i.e. delivering information. I mean, basically delivering reports on the quality and quantity of candidates working since November of last year. We're turning on the recommendation and sharing components today. So here we are. If I'm a recruiter trying to fill some positions, let's say I want to look for that, again, holy grail of hiring candidate and see the top people in a shared resume database. So if I click here, what I'm going to get is a list of the top recommendations from the system. And you'll notice that we've stripped out the contact information, and you can't access the resume, but we've given you the entire employment history and education, and then this score. And if you click the score, we give information both on whether the candidate has what you want in terms of the criteria you selected in looking for the perfect person, and whether the job that you're offering matches what the candidate wants. So when you buy someone, you not only know if they're qualified, you also know if they're likely to take the job. So let's click buy. And when you buy the candidate, we basically give you access to their entire profile. So you can see here now you have their contact information as well as access to their resume. You can email the candidate directly. And we fired off a copy of the job description to the candidate. So they've been notified that you're interested in talking to them. So this recommendation thing sounds great. How are we going to be able to fill up the network? Well, basically, what we're doing is you can also see here, if you go back to the Jobs Manager, hopefully, there are these two other tabs here, one to be able to post jobs and one to be able to run referral campaigns. So you and all of your team can email your contacts to generate candidates and drive them back to JobScore. I'm going to show you the posting feature, though. So let's say I want to post this job. I just click. I choose the job board I want to post to. Put here on the free boards. It's going to charge my credit card, and then it sends it out. It's taken the job that you put into your JobScore account and syndicated out to all the different job boards. We're going to track your views, applications, as well as the score and cost of the campaign. So here it is on all the boards. Then the candidate is routed back into JobScore to complete their application. They attach their resume and a cover letter. And then here's how the sharing component works. The candidate has to choose to have their resume shared, and they can opt out when they apply. The next core piece of the sharing component is you choose whether they're going to be shared or not. So when you decline a candidate, they're automatically shared. So basically, if you say no and the candidate's given you permission, they're put into the shared pool. If you want someone to not be put in the pool, all you have to do is set their status to screening or active or interact with them, and they won't be shared. We know from our research that some employers are really just not going to want to share. So if you want to get the benefit of candidates on demand, but you don't want to share your resumes, you have to pay a subscription fee. If you opt to share resumes, you can use JobScore for free. The way that it works is it costs 1 credit to contact each candidate in the pool, and you're awarded 1 credit for each resume you share. So you only have to pay if you want to take more people out of the pool than you put in. So that's pretty much, sums up what we're launching today. We put on, JobScore's been live since November of 2007. We have 50 active customers, 20,000. We've collected actually over $20,000 for job postings, and processed over 4,000 resumes. We're launching a campaign today where if you use JobScore and refer another employer, you get 10 free credits. So I wanted to invite all of you to stop recruiting alone using spreadsheets and email, which most of you are probably doing, and start recruiting cooperatively with JobScore.
Thank you, guys.
Bring on the gauntlet.
So I don't think I understand your business model. You charge people money for the, where's your ad model? Yeah,
We're a business application. If you need to hire someone, JobScore recommends a candidate. I want to hire a software engineer. Here are 10 quality software engineer resumes.
It was a joke, Dan.
Great.
It was a joke.
Where are the banner ads?
It's one. Yeah, exactly. Don't you think that Punch the Monkey would be a more effective monetization device for you than actually charging someone a credit card, where they actually pay you for services for value? I think that's just crazy talk.
So why wouldn't I, I'm the straight man, okay? Why wouldn't I accrue just a crap load of credits, given that if I'm hiring, I'm gonna look through 50 resumes and only pick 2 of them? Why
Sure. So
is there a trading mechanism there where I can just give my credits to somebody else who wants them?
Potentially in the future, probably not. There's 2 key rules. The first one is you're only awarded a credit if you put in a new resume. So if you look there, it says, if the resume is already in the pool, you can't put it in again. So we only award a credit once. The second piece is free or award credits only last 90 days. So basically, they expire. So what happens is you get a bunch, you have to use them in a certain amount of time, and if you don't keep adding, you can't keep taking out.
And can I rate the resumes?
Today, no. We rate them for you. So basically, you say, here are my criteria. You say, I want someone in this geography, with this experience, with this educational background, with this keywords on their resume. We put up that score, and that score is based on your criteria. So can you thumbs up, thumbs down? No, but we do kick out a score based on what you want.
Okay.
So how does the sharing part for the job seeker, the guy that's submitting the resume, what's the motivation for them to want to share their information to this kind of pool that goes off into the ether somewhere, right? If I'm looking for a job, maybe I only want to submit my resume to, 6 Apart or Google or whatever it might be.
Opt out.
Just opt out. So what if everyone opts out?
Well, so we've been running this since November. We've had less than 20% of people opt out so far, but this is one of the things that we track very closely.
Can I buy credits with Linden Dollars?
I knew you were gonna
I'm just curious.
That feature is in version 2.0.
All right. Thanks, Dan.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.